Yeah, yeah. Yeah. What's up, guys? Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. How is everybody doing tonight? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Gonna go on live here on everybody. All right. Yeah, the local man. Yes. Got me some local fries. Yeah. Yeah. I got me some local fries. It's crazy on here. Oh, yeah, brother. Okay. I haven't gone into energy drinks. I haven't gone crazy. Just gone a little loco. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thought it was appropriate. Anyways, how's everybody doing Tuesday night? Tuesday night live. Yeah. So what's everybody up to? Having a good week. Hopefully everybody's doing good. So waiting for everybody to just kind of file in, and hopefully they will show. Did they give me any salsa? Yeah, they did. Yeah. Give me a little bit of salsa, yes. Ooh, yeah. Got me a little bit of salsa. Salsa rises to the top, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Going a little cuckoo here. Yeah, what did they get? Yes. All right. So anyways, how's it going, everybody? All right, so yeah, I know it's early, so hopefully everybody will show up. So I got some loco fries from my local taqueria. And this one's chorizo, so it's chorizo, loco fries, guac, sour cream, and looks like cheese too. And I got a little bit of salsa and all that. I'm just waiting for everybody to file in. I know it's extra early tonight. Normally I go later on, so I think that's why some people are maybe having a little bit of trouble. I think the alerts are going to go out. All right. All right, so I can pop on that one. Get myself set. Got my glass. So I got my Drewsfoodreviews glass there, and see what you guys are up to. Yes, hopefully everybody's having a good one. All right. Sometimes YouTube does not get the word out. I tried to put it on everything. Hopefully everybody will get the message. All right. So let's see. Today, what was it? Today was McDonald's Day, so I put up a couple of McDonald's reviews. I did the Buffalo Ranch McChicken, and also I went ahead and put out my Boo Bucket for the year. So I ended up getting the green one, so it's all random. You don't know what you're gonna get, but it's the same Happy Meal inside, and I guess that's their take for the Halloween season. Hasn't really changed the food, but you know, it's McDonald's. It's their attempt. So you guys can check that out as well. What else? Oh yeah, that still got that. Still liking that egg cream that I put out. The Arizona chocolate egg cream. That's actually really good. I actually went ahead and ordered another case just because I don't know how long it's going to be around. It's really actually pretty good. The only thing I did find out though is really you have to shake it, but you got to be careful because it's got that carbonated water in there. But you got to shake it to get the chocolate syrup distributed. So what I think what you need to do is kind of gently shake it, open it up, and then pour a little bit off, and then shake it up and get all the chocolate out. But it's actually really good. And I found out that they actually do put a little bit of milk in there to substitute the cream. Just a little splash of milk. Mostly it's seltzer, chocolate sauce, and yeah, just a little splash of milk. It's actually really good. I wish we had a place that did egg cream or did something like that. I guess you can go to, if you have an old-time soda fountain, something like that might serve that as well. So that one might be pretty good. Hey, Tyler, how you doing? So yes, going on a little bit early. I think that's why a lot of people aren't around, because normally I go later at night, but I wanted to go on while I was hungry before it got too late, because a lot of these places don't deliver later at night. And I know East Coast, so it's only 8 something here, but it's like 9, 10, 11, 11:30, almost midnight there. So kind of giving you guys a chance to get on here, say hi. I know sometimes it takes a little while for the statistics to go out there, and hopefully everybody's been doing pretty good. Yeah, so tonight I'm the local man. Yeah, so I got some loco fries. That's what they're calling these. They are loco. Loco, eh? You loco, eh? It's from my local taqueria, and it's just fries, and I got chorizo on this one. It's fries, guac, sour cream, and I think there's also cheese on here. A little bit of, a little bit better than I think Taco Bell. And their nacho fries. No, so I actually do have salsa. I could put some of that on there, but he'd give me some salsa, so I think I'll put a little bit of that on there. That's pretty good. Crinkle cut. I mean, I suppose you can make your own if you had the ingredients all right. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. A little bit of green salsa. It's just my local taqueria. It's not a chain or anything like that. Pretty good. It's really good. Not spicy at all. It's well, the salsa's a little spicy. I suppose you can zip it up with super hot sauce or anything like that. If you had it at home. I don't know how hot you guys like to go. You get crazy going to the Reaper or the ghost pepper. I'm not that crazy anymore. Although I still have a few things I dreading trying. You see, dog? But yeah, this is actually pretty good. Not real hot. Suppose you can zip it up with salsa or pepper, jalapenos. Actually, that would be good if you got jalapenos added on. I think they could have done it. I might have some. I could actually add it, but I don't really need to. But you know, this is a little bit of A little bit of cheese. Mm. Yeah, not bad. They actually had a couple taquerias in town, and they all kind of have similar menu items. Burritos, nachos, fries. Mm. Tacos. I think they had tortas and birrias and all kinds of different stuff. Actually looked like a pretty good menu. Oh. Might have to check some of those out. There's another place that's just down the road from me. I like to go every once in a while. But I wanted to try a different. Hey, Sarah. But yes, loco tonight. Yeah, oh yeah. The local man, yeah. Uh-huh. And the salsa rises to the top, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going a little loco tonight. Definitely got some fries here. Oh yeah. Dig it? So yeah, that's what I got tonight. And this is actually came with chorizo. That's what I'm getting. And they had chicken, beef, chorizo, or I think pork was the other choice. Not bad. Nope. This is a local place, local taqueria. It's not a chain. Called I forget the name of it. It's just a local mom and pop stop place. Not a chain. I don't actually do Chipotle, so I don't know that Chipotle does fries. But yeah, they got guac, chorizo, sour cream, lots of cheese, and crinkle fries. And I put a little salsa on it. Better than Taco Bell's nacho fries, I think. I think that's what Taco Bell needs. They need to mix it up because all they have is steak, chicken, and beef. They need to do chorizo. They need to do pork. They need to do the other stuff. I know it's Americanized Mexican food, but yeah, this is they're calling them loco fries. Loco, yeah, uh-huh. I got another place they call them crazy fries, so I don't know. Pretty much the same places. They're similar, but I think they're different places. But they offer the same, pretty much same menu. So I don't know. You have a local place that you go to. Everybody, I don't know. Or do you go to like Taco Bell or the main chain thing, Del Taco? They have food trucks too, I've seen. We got a couple places in here in town. Normally I go to the one, but I just didn't feel like going to that one today because they only offer one type of fries, the Sada fries. I think I could actually ask for something better, different than a Sada if I really wanted to. If they'd substitute. Yeah, I mean, every once in a while, try a local place. Sometimes some of them are good, sometimes some of them not so good. I mean, if you find one that's good, stick with it. I do like, though, that they give different varieties. You can get, you know, steak, chicken, pork, beef, chorizo. I think they've even, they had El Pastor, all that stuff. No, man. Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. It's the Macho Man, yeah. Uh-huh. We're talking macho. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the the salsa rises to the top. Yeah, uh-huh. I was watching that one the other day. Oh, the cream rises to the top. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just, I don't know, I'm hopped up. Okay, Matt. You can have all the you can have all the other ones. It's the locoman, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, having some loco fries tonight. At least that's what they were calling them. I really haven't been following it. No, actually, Ric Flair, more my favorite. But I had the hat, so I'm going with the macho tonight. Oh yeah. I like the old 80s wrestlers. Today, I really don't watch wrestling anymore. Most of the people, I don't really care about them. All the old timers, not around anymore. Back from the 80s, even into the 90s. Most of them are retired or gone. They have a new crop now, so I guess that's okay. But yeah, I don't really pay attention to the wrestling much anymore. But yeah, okay. Yeah, ever since they moved WWE to, I think it's to Peacock, that's an exclusive thing, and you got to pay for it. So I don't even watch it anymore. Really? Tied? Cool. Well, getting interesting. Yeah, he was cool back in his day, but then he turned into, you know, the Rock actor. I liked when he did his promos. That was pretty good. But he's been out of the picture for, you know, 10, 15 years now. Although he does come back every once in a while to put on his show. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. That's part of what I liked was the trash talking. The promos that they would do. I don't care about the wrestling. Always used to trash talk everybody. Tell them what they were going to do, how they were going to beat them. Back in the old days, man. I don't do that much anymore. And it's all pretty much scripted out. Figured out ahead of time. So yeah, haven't even watched much. No, this is Loco fries, man. Loco. It's Loco French fries with chorizo, a little bit of guac, sour cream, cheese. It's from my local taqueria. Now that's guac, man. Guac, sour cream, and then that's chorizo. And crinkle fries. Only vegetables are the avocado and the fries. Totally non-healthy. I don't know. A little bit of salsa. See that one? Yeah, you could do that. I mean, do your own version. Get yourself some fries, put them in the air fryer. Top it with whatever meat you have, I guess, chicken, beef. And then a little bit of guacamole, sour cream. You could do nacho cheese, or you can do, I think this is Mexican cheese. But, yeah, pretty good. Or I guess you could do nachos as well. Hey, Alan. Yeah, true. Well, most of them are regulars around here, so that's why. But, you know, Taco Bell's got the same 5-6 items. A little more than that. Pretty big order, too. Well, what is a small order at Taco Bell? The nacho fries, $5, I think, for that small little plate. I think. What is that one they just had, the Frank's Red Hot? Yeah, so are you guys ready for Halloween, I guess? Get your everything ready? Candies, decorations. Do you guys have costumes? I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Yeah, the Wiener Schnitzel. Well, it's called Wiener Schnitzel now, but you have one. I go there every so often. Yeah, we don't either here. I have a few things. You'll see. I think there's one coming up tomorrow or tonight. Halloween themed. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't done Halloween for a few years. Don't dress up. We don't hand out candy. They don't do that anymore. Pretty much over now. They have actually events where they go downtown. And they go to businesses and places to hand out stuff in the daytime. That way everybody knows what's going on. The parents can be there to protect them. They're pretty much, Halloween's pretty much done. Not like when we used to go out. We go out with a pillowcase, come back with it full. So, yeah. That's actually pretty good tonight. So if you saw today, I put up some McDonald's reviews. I did the Buffalo Ranch chicken sandwich, and then I did the Boo Buckets. They're back. And I finally found out they finally got their, apparently they finally got the Buffalo Ranch sauce in cups now. When I went there the other day, they didn't have the Buffalo Ranch in the cups. They had the sandwich, and then they had the wrap, but they did not have the individual sauce cups to dip your chicken on. But they have them now. I guess they were waiting for a certain day to release them, although they had the stuff on the sandwiches, but. So I don't know, I'll have to go back and check those one out. They weren't there the other day. Because when I went to tried the Boo Buckets and I tried the sandwich, they didn't have them. So, let's see what else. Yeah, I've been looking online. Different items and stuff, like I said. And tonight I'm drinking from this one too. Got my I got a glass. I'm gonna send away for that one. Actually pretty good. So what you guys been up to? Any I don't know, stuff out there? I haven't seen too much new items. Sort of a little bit. I was trying to see if there was like any new movies. Really, not anything new. No new series yet either. So, trying to go back and watch some of the other ones. I need to find a series and go with that one, but anyway, that's that one. I don't know if you guys saw the other day. I put up the newest thing. I got a bunch of Labubus. Still got. They're in their bags. I got La-boo-boos. La-boo-boos in the bag. On the bag. Because I got the other one there. And so wait for them. And luckily I got the ones that I got, no duplicates. So which was pretty cool. Got this one, this guy. And this one's happiness. They are kind of scary though. Get the, it's kind of pinkish orange. Yes. Then I got this one. The red guy. I think this one's love. Yeah, love. So I got the red red monster. And finally, I kind of like this one. I got this blue guy. And this one's Hope. Hope. I like the purple and I like the blue. they're kind of creepy looking, but they're the rage. And then they got the little ones. No pizza. I had some nacho fries, loco fries. Oh yeah, loco fries tonight. No pizza. Got a little bit of loco fries from my local taqueria. Getting a little loco, yeah. That's what I was having tonight. Didn't want pizza. I had pizza the other night. I had it Tuesday night. I'm kind of taking. I didn't quit on pizza. I had it Tuesday, or I had it Friday night. So kind of giving it a break. Switched up. I went with a little bit of loco fries tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Maybe I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do Friday. So Friday's actually Halloween. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll find something good to try. What did I see? Somebody's got Halloween. Something they wanted you to pre-order for Halloween. And I think it's the pumpkin shake pizza from a place called Mountain Mike's. I think I saw that. I don't know. They also got a couple other ones, Pizza Guys, which I haven't done for quite a while. They got another one called Me and Ed's. Round Table is very expensive. And then we got Little Caesars and Domino's. They're just calling them Loco Fried Crazy Fries. It's nacho fries. It was crinkle cut fries with sour cream guac, and in this case I had chorizo instead of beef or chicken. Now you could pick whatever you want. So you could pick chicken, beef. I think they had pork. So that was what I got. So yeah, it's like an authentic Mexican place. Whatever, you can get your choice of choice of meats. And some of them get a little bit exotic. Some of them I don't think I'd want to get, though. They had like the tongue and brains and all that a little bit of stuff. I can't get into that stuff. People are a little more exotic than me, but I'll stick with the basics: chicken, beef, pork, or in this case, it's chorizo. So pretty good, though. Never know what you find. So yeah, you can go to your local Mexican place, local taqueria. They also have Chipotle. A lot of places have. We do have a place called Baja Fresh, but I don't go there too often. They used to have Una Mas, but they closed that down. I like going there. Hi, Ziggy. What are you doing? Okay, Ziggy broken. Ziggy, where are you going? Ziggy came in the room. Probably. I don't know that I'm not a zombie. Maybe you could do that for Halloween. Have brain tacos. I guess if you really wanted to. Go with the whole Halloween themed things. Brains and I don't know. They got some gross stuff out there, I'm telling you. I don't know if you ever used to go to haunted houses where they would put grapes in the thing and make it like eyeballs, and then they put spaghetti and say it was intestines and all that creepy stuff that they'd do to freak you out. Put ketchup on stuff, freak you out. Don't do that too much anymore. They do have some places that do decorate for Halloween time, but I don't see too many of them around here. Used to have a lot of haunted houses, parties. It's just not as big anymore. So I don't know if you have one in your town, or if you're decorating, or if you're doing anything big, Halloween parties, or special menus. I don't carve pumpkins anymore. Like I said, I have my Yoda out there, and that's about it. Hey, Brett. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Dig it. So what you guys thinking about, huh? Ziggy. You're silly, Ziggy. So what you guys been thinking about? Yeah, getting ready for Halloween. Oh, yeah. Macho Man, yes. Here we go. The cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah. Yeah, snap into a Slim Jim. Dig it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from the vibes from this hat. Seems like something that he'd be wearing. I just need the sunglasses. Yeah. Well, there's people coming and going. Like I said, I was on a little early tonight. Getting loco with some fries. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. I don't know. I think Macho Man was usually the wild cowboy hats and zebra prints and the sunglasses. But or it'd be Crocodile Dundee. I've done ketchup. I've had ketchup soda. I've had pickle soda, ranch, peanut butter and jelly. Then there's a lot more, but I don't think I want to try those. weird ones anymore. Yeah, he mostly did the like cowboy straw hats. I think most of that was him. Jeans and hats and stuff. And I think he even know the whole DX thing. But yeah, like I said, I don't really watch wrestling much anymore. Kind of not into it anymore. All the ones that I used to like are gone. Yeah. Cool. That would be actually pretty good. I guess you could do the microwave. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do some more air fryer stuff. Maybe I could make my own nacho fries, or loco fries, or macho fries. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, macho fries. Yeah, there we go. I got a new video. And make some macho fries instead of nacho fries. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe broken chicken wings. I don't know. Super hot sauce. Yeah, I don't know. I think about it. I've done pizza fries. Hey, Gorilla. I did pizza fries. Those were pretty good. Those were easy to make too. Just no. But I do have my I do have my cornholios. So, and they come with free TP. The worst one was probably the ranch soda. That was gross. Did not care for that one. Yeah, cornholios. Beavis breakfast. Breakfast of Beavis. Even yeah, and he's got TP, bungholes, nachos. I guess I saw soda and other accoutrements in his cornholio cereal. Bungholes. Bungholes, boobs. Nachos, TP. Typical Beavis stuff. Yeah, it'd be cool. Hi, Zig. But yeah, that was. Yes, it is. Boobs. Boobs. Nachos. Bungholes. TP, and I think that's soda. Or might even be beer, I don't know. But they're cornholios. Hey, Kenneth. It's cornholios. Yeah, I tried the Oreo soda. I tried the Oreo Coca-Cola. I tried the Coca-Cola Oreos. Hey, Brett. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. That'll help. So actually, I ended up ordering some more stuff again because if you saw the egg cream review, I wanted to get another case of the egg cream. It's actually really good. The Arizona egg cream. And I found out you have to shake that up to get that chocolate distributed, but you don't want to shake it too much or else it explodes like it did in the video. But actually pretty good. And I found out they have a little bit of milk in that one. Just to make it taste authentic. No cream, but just a splash of milk to go with the seltzer and the chocolate sauce. So it's actually really good. I like that one. Although, kinda. Yeah, I think they were going back to the old one, OG. No, it's okay. I don't remember. I don't expect you guys to remember all the details. But yeah, that egg cream is really good. I like that flavor. I wouldn't think I'd like chocolate syrup and seltzer water together. You know, normally like chocolate milkshakes, but that worked. That worked for that one. Well, anyway, that was something I got. Hey Scott, how's it going? Oh yeah, how's it doing tonight? Yeah. Yeah, you could. I guess you could blend it up. Although it would be kind of messy though with that center. Maybe you could do the mini eggs. Blitz up a couple mini eggs. Because the Cadbury ones with the cream in the center get a little bit messy. That'd be okay. Yeah, I could see that though. But we're into Halloween time, so lots of Halloween stuff out there. And I'm gonna see about going on, I think Saturday. Peanut butter cups. Sorry. I'm into the OG original peanut butter cups. Not with cookies, not with puffs, not with anything like that. I like the original ones. Got to go with the original Reese's plain ones, man. They've come out with the white chocolate ones, the Oreos, the cookies, pretzels, chips, puffs, peanut butter lovers, chocolate lovers, a whole lot of ones. But yeah, the original peanut butter cups, best ones. They nothing wrong with the original peanut butter cups. Like I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Go with the original, man. Yeah, I wish they would bring them back. I wouldn't mind having banana cream in the middle. I suppose you could almost make your own, maybe. Do like a banana pudding and make your own chocolate cup. But I guess you could do banana pudding, maybe a little bit of peanut butter. Make yourself some melted chocolate. Make your own peanut butter banana cups. I did that a while ago. I did the Elvis sandwich. One of my reviews was grilled toasted peanut butter banana and bacon sandwich. I think they have. There was for a limited time. They had a peanut butter pie thing. Reese's did a peanut butter pie version. I tried that. It was okay. It really didn't taste like peanut butter pie. So I don't know. And I wasn't real enthused with their the Reese's Oreo flavored cups. Too much of that cream, and it didn't really taste like Oreos. Although I liked the Oreo cookies that had the Reese's peanut butter filling. Those were good. I know they did that crossover Oreo cups and peanut butter Oreos. But yeah, like I said, nothing wrong with original peanut butter cups. I like the jelly ones. Those were okay. A lot of people didn't like some of those. They didn't like the grape as much as the strawberry. I don't know. They said it was like too artificial. So I got a lot of that one. Um, so what else? Um, yeah, I was trying to see if there's anything weird out there. Did find a few other items. I got a couple of them that'll be coming towards you. Tonight's video will be a Halloween themed one because we're like right around the corner from Halloween. So you guys can get your spookiness on, I guess. I don't know if you're got your candy ready, got your decorations ready. I don't know if anybody's dressing up or doing costumes. I got a lot of stuff to choose from, so I mean, technically I could do something for Halloween. I just don't know. I don't know. Not a big celebration. A lot of people way into the whole decoration and way doing all the spooky stuff in haunted houses and watching the scary movies. It's not so much for me anymore. But yeah, a lot of people, man, they love this time of year. No, I've never had figgy pudding. I really haven't had too much English foods or anything like that. I've had the red one with Jammy Dodgers. I had the Jelly Babies. I had that UK box. Some of those, but it was banana toffee and all that stuff. But no, I have not tried figgy pudding. I don't know too much about it, and I don't do what is it, haggis? Not into haggis. Not into that one at all. Some of those gross foods, man, I don't know. And I did see a wave of new things. Yeah, they do have those. They have subscription boxes where you can get from different countries. Some of them you can do like once a month. You either get it from a different country or you can get like a Japan box or a different one, and they send you different stuff like once a month, I think. Those are kind of expensive though. I've seen some of those. And I was getting some from a place in Canada, but they are not shipping right now. So I'm having to look in the U.S. for my exotic snacks and stuff like that. I did get that one from Exotic Boulevard the other day. A bunch of reviews on those ones. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's basically sponge cake with raisins, I think, and that's what makes spotted. Then they have another thing called treacle, which is sponge cake with like syrup. I know they have them in cans. I've seen them at my local grocery store, like in um, the section where they have like English food, and then they have like Indian food, and then they have like ethnic aisle, I guess. They only have a couple of things. But yeah, I see that. And also I tried the one time it was pickle. Branson pickle, where it was like a relish kind of thing. It's like a British type of thing. And I have tried Vegemite. Was not real big on the Vegemite. Only a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of that do you need. It's very salty. I think I've still got that jar and it's like it'll last me forever. But apparently you can, put it on toast, you can make a drink out of it, all that. Yeah, well, it's It's a vegetable like based spread, very salty, very earthy. You only need a tiny bit. Put it on, apparently you're supposed to put it on toast with a little bit of butter. I think it's a little bit fermented, and then just a little bit of butter and just a tiny thin bit of this Vegemite. You don't need much at all. Like maybe like a pea-sized drop to put it on a whole piece of toast. It's very salty, very like fermented type of thing. I don't yeah, either you love it or you don't. Some people are into it. They grew up with it. It was like a regular thing. I tried it. I wouldn't try it again. That, and then they also have Marmite, which is similar to that. It's just a little bit different. But yeah, not something I'd go with. But I don't know, whatever you grew up on, your local delicacies, your local dishes. Maybe someone's used to it. Not really for me, but I did try it. I guess I was brave enough to try the Vegemite, but yeah, not a fan. I have tried a bunch of stuff. Sometimes I get a little bit brave. There's a couple of things I still need to try. Got to get up the nerve. So I don't know. What else did I see? Not anything really new. I don't know that there's a lot of stuff that's out that I haven't seen in the stores yet, but I keep looking. And what else? Yep, Men at Work, classic. Heyo. What the heck was I? Oh, I know what I was. I was watching an episode the other day, an old episode of the Highlander series. And it was the one, if you ever watched Highlander, it was the one with Xavier St. Cloud. It was the guy from Fine Young Cannibals. He played the villain in the episode. Kind of brought me back to the old 80s music era. Yeah, they had the movie, they had the series. The series was, I think, like 6 or 7 seasons. It was a kind of a spin-off from the movie. A lot of action. It was a big back in the 80s, 90s. Movies were in 80s, and then they kind of didn't went into the 90s. And, it was pretty intense. I mean, they did kind of clean it up for the TV version. They didn't really show the violence, but they always just cut away. They cut away from the action. That was actually a good series. I like that one. Yeah, never really watched Xena or Hercules. I know those were like the big things back then. Kevin Sorbo. Xena and Hercules, and then they had the spin-offs too that they didn't last very long. They had one with Sinbad. What was the other one? Flash Gordon, they tried that one. They also did I never got into it, but it was that one called Farscape. And then they had Babylon 5. Never got into those too much. I remember they used to have I think it was USA had that wasn't must-see TV, but it was like action adventure theater, and that was like Hercules and Xena, and then they had that one called Tech War, which was like William Shatner. They did a couple of those movies. What else? They did a couple of, there's a couple other ones that they used to show all the time. I'm trying to remember. It was like in that era. Yeah, apparently I heard, I guess it was, I missed it on Sunday. They brought Up All Night back. She's doing a series. I think it's on some YouTube channel where she was doing Up All Night on a YouTube channel. But I remember, yeah, USA Up All Night, and Saturday night it was Rhonda Shear, and I think it was Sunday night, or maybe it was a Friday and Saturday. I don't remember. Gilbert Godfrey was the other host. I used to watch that all the time. Yeah, there was apparently it was just this Sunday. She did a Up All Night reboot, I guess. I didn't see it. It was on somebody's channel on YouTube. Guess you could look it up. It was just Sunday. I don't know if they had like a movie they were screening it and she was like the host of it. I don't really know too much about it. I just saw something about it. But I remember watching all the crazy movies that they used to have, the cult movies on Saturdays. And then Gilbert's was totally different. She was always bubbly and he was like kind of annoying. Up All Night. Yeah, USA used to have all the good stuff on the channel, but not so much anymore. No. Yeah, I mean, but he was lovable. I mean, come on, look at Aladdin, where he's the parrot. Yeah, classic. Oh yeah, stuff the crackers in his mouth. Yeah, that was classic. Between him and Robin Williams, Aladdin, the first one was classic, although they did the other ones, and I don't know if they were all the same voices or not. But yeah, he's in quite a few. Yeah. Then he did what else did he do? He was on Married with Children. He was on oh, was it Problem Child? He was on that one. He's on a whole bunch of things, definitely recognizable. Yep. I think he was actually in Problem Child 2 as well. I don't remember. I don't know if I saw it. But yeah, it's a classic stuff with him. And actually, believe it or not, if you watched closely, if you saw the movie Spaceballs, Rhonda Shear was actually in Spaceballs for like a brief second. She was the customer in the diner. She ordered the Luna fish. Ah, okay. But yeah, they had a lot of crazy stuff back then. What else? Let's see if I haven't heard too much new. Oh, I know. I did see Running Man's coming out on my birthday, so I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Ah, okay. I didn't ever watch the animated one. Might have to take a look. But yeah, I did see the clips for Running Man reboot coming out on November 14th. Yeah, sometimes some of them though there were animated, and I haven't been able to find it. I was looking for the Spaceballs animated one. I can't find a place to watch that one. I know that was one. I've seen a couple of the Mr. Bean animated episodes. I was trying to see if there was some other animated stuff. Some of them you didn't know that they had the Spaceballs. Yeah. Well, I have an app. I don't know. They've got other stuff too. But if you do want to get a hold of me, you could Drewsfoodreviews@gmail.com. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe it's what is it? What I see Crunchyroll was one. But I think you have to subscribe to that. Specifically animated stuff. I think anime. What I want to do is I want to watch the Star Blazers and Robotech, all the old school anime. Those are tough to find though. Because some of them I never got to see. The third series of Star Blazers. Yeah, they got one. I've been to one that actually does have some stuff that I've gone to. Sometimes they post some stuff that's hard to find. What else? I was watching some old. Yeah, and then what was the other one? Hardware Wars. That was a classic one. It's a spoof on Star Wars. Yeah. Okay, that's Saturday. Yeah, Rhonda Shear was on Friday. And she had some weird. They always had weird movies on there. I have to admit, I liked her show a little bit better. I mean, Gilbert was funny, but I don't know. Rhonda was a little more interesting. Yeah, because I used to watch that USA Up All Night Friday nights. I think I remember. I used to record them too. I didn't care about the movie. I watched it for the in-between stuff. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I guess she's making a comeback with the whole reboot thing. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, they used to have all the good stuff back in the 80s and the 90s. I don't do that much anymore. I'd like to see some of those old USA series that they used to have. What was that one? I don't remember if it was USA or if it was one of the other ones. Parker Lewis Can't Lose. What was the other one? High School. Wasn't High School USA or USA High or something like that? Kind of like a Saved by the Bell thing. And then they had those other weird. I think it was UPN had it. All those weird ones. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Well, that was back in the day, man. That was if you had USA, that they had a lot of cool movies, marathon series. Yeah, true. It's not the best. The cream center is kind of gross. it's something else. I had the door shut, but Ziggy opened it. Because I was trying to keep it down, and Ziggy went and spoiled it. He opened the door. Come in here. Busting in. So yeah, yes, he did. He let the cat out of the bag, or he let the Labubu out of the bag, maybe. the Labubu. They're kind of scary, though, man. I don't know, man. You guys are into the Labubus? I kind of like this guy, though. This one's kind of... He's scary, but he's cool. So yeah, I got my Labubu guy. I have not. Hey, Paul. I haven't bought any Beanie Babies for a little while. I only have a couple. I have like bats. I think I got a mouse. And I think I got a scorpion. That's really it. I used to have more. I don't really do too much. Ziggy and Tazzy are off somewhere. I think Tazzy's down the hall and Ziggy's down the hall. Yeah, and then they used to have the ones that people would put them in plastic because they were like collector's items, limited edition. I remember that. Yeah, it was like a big thing. Some of them were big bucks, and then the bottom fell out of the market, man. And it was like no one cared about Beanie Babies anymore. It's like, well, yeah, no big deal. And now you can get them for cheap. They're not worth what they used to at one time. I think some of them were like thousands of dollars. Ultra rare. So only had a couple. I used to have more. Yeah, Spaceballs. I don't know. I'm waiting for 2, but it's probably going to be another year before they finish that one and before it comes out. So we'll wait. Hopefully it'll be good. I don't know. Yeah, nice to see you too, Paul. Yeah, man. What the other thing that I heard today that's kind of sad. I don't know if you guys ever watched Faulty Towers. John Cleese. It was the English comedy. If you ever watched Faulty Towers? I used to like that one. Yeah, the lady that played his wife, she just died. She was 100. Prunella Scales was the one. I think they were actually married too for a brief time. But yeah, she played the wife. She was always yelling at him. But yeah, she just recently passed the other day. 100, made it to 100. That's pretty good though. Because I heard Manuel passed a couple years ago. Yeah, Orange Crush is always good. Orange Crush. Yeah, like I said, Mel Brooks, he's up there 100. There's a couple There's a couple that are up there. I think what was it when June Lockhart? She just passed too. She made 100. So yeah, some people they're making it. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but there's still some are kicking around. They're getting in the 90s and maybe even hundreds. So it's still possible. But yeah, most of the people from the 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s, yeah, they're getting up. But guess you can go back and watch the reruns. Get into that stuff. I always liked Faulty Towers. I liked anything British comedy. Yeah. Well, you gotta be with. You gotta enjoy the time that the people are here. So that's the good part. So enjoy the time. Enjoy the time while they're around. Make the best of it. What else? Trying to see if there was any other news that I heard. Not too much. Yep, exactly. And some people tend to get mad about stuff they really can't do anything. So, like I said, I just I go with things as I go. I take it one day at a time. I don't like to worry about other stuff or think about some of the other things. Drive yourself crazy. But yeah, just gotta. Well, maybe longer. Who knows? You could always do the. Nah, it's okay. You could be loco too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get yourself a hat. You could be loco man too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Loco man. Yeah. Dig it. Well, yeah. Although I was gonna go with something different tonight. I don't know. Really? Wow. Jamaica me crazy. The winds are so fierce. Jamaica me crazy, man. Yeah, and then they used to have the opening of Faulty Towers and they'd mess with the sign. They'd rearrange the letters on the sign. It was always funny. Always wanted to see what the next episode was going to be. Watery fowls. Yeah, it was warty towels. I don't remember all the stuff they used to do. Always see it was crazy. Used to like a lot of the stuff on PBS, all the British comedies. They used to have the one channel here used to have like British Comedy Night, and they'd have all that stuff. Benny Hill, and luckily we haven't had any rain for a couple of days, so I don't know if we're gonna get them again. Yeah, keeping up with appearances. What was the other one? Faulty Towers. Are You Being Served? Another one that was good. Uh, couple other British. Yeah. Some of the British ones. Used to watch them all the time. I only saw a couple of those. As far as comedy, though. Red Dwarf is another one that was, I liked that one. They only had that on for a little one. Yeah, I remember watching a couple of those. I couldn't get into it as much. That was on for a long, long, long time. It wasn't really funny. It was okay. It had Frank Thornton, the guy from Are You Being Served? He was in that for a long time. No, this one's it's not really a shot glass, but this is my I got some lucky energy in here tonight. Yeah, all the British comedies, used to watch those all the time. Yeah, like I said, I went ahead, I sent away for this one. I had my, it's just this is actually glass. It's got the logo. So that was yeah, this is my mango pineapple. I'm lucky. Hi, Ziggy. Are you back? Hi, Ziggy. Hi. Where are you going? You want food? He's here today. You come by to say hi? Yeah. Cherry Pop was actually pretty good. I had that other hat, though. I had that on the other night, the crocodile teeth hat. Hey, Dingle. It's okay. I'm still here. Still going. Like I said, I was on extra early tonight. Had myself some loco fries, man. Ooh, yeah, loco. Yeah. Got myself some loco fries, yeah. Dingle. Dingle. Kringle and Dingle. You can get into other things, dingleberries. Don't think we want to get into that stuff. You need TP for that. Dingle Kringle. Yeah, I think starting in November, they'll start showing all the Christmas stuff. I think, what is it? One of the stations start showing all the Christmas stuff starting in November. All the classics, all the animated ones. Of course, my favorite's always Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Or no, the Year Without a Santa Claus. It's my favorite one. The Heat Miser and the Cold Miser. Mother Nature. Gotta love their little song and dance, man. Snow Miser and Heat Miser. Classic. Of course, then Santa Claus and Frosty and Charlie Brown. Yeah. Love those songs, man. I actually had the little the little dolls for a little while. I do have a shirt somewhere. Heat miser, heat miser, air conditioning. Yep. He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. Mr. Heat Miser. He's Mr. 101. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch seems to melt in my clutch. I'm too much. Yes, classic, man. I love that. I know. No, this one's the older one. Yeah, that's my favorite one though. The Year Without a Santa Claus, a classic. I grew up on that. I just, whenever that songs come on, I total rock out with it. Not anything like the newer ones. Did the dingo eat your baby? The dingo ate me baby. Oi, crikey. Yeah, let's just hope it gets better. I don't know. We're good. Get past the Halloween season, get into the holidays. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of stuff. This time of year, yeah, it's a little bit rough. I can understand. Well, yeah, I mean, come on, Burgermeister Meisterburger. Um, what was that? The Winter Warlock, although he turned good. What was the one? Igor, the eagle from Rudolph's Shiny New Year. He was the villain, and then um, well, Frosty was animated. It wasn't really Rankin and Bass, but the evil magician. I like the rabbit. Was cool. Yeah, the buzzard. I remember that guy. The Winter Warlock. Yeah. Yep. He had to be in the bonnet. He was obsessed with getting his hat back. Come on. But that was what gave Frosty the life. So he couldn't stay alive without the hat. I don't know. But yeah, I like the old stop motion animation, claymation, whatever they called it. Yeah, man. It's like I said, Frosty was the one that no Sasquatch. Especially when it comes to beef jerky, man. Sasquatch doesn't like beef jerky. Although he did have pizza a while back. Wasn't it Little Caesars had the Bigfoot pizza a while ago? Oh yeah, I kind of remember that one. They had the kind of spin-offs. Probably. I'm gonna stay away from them though. I'm not into Sasquatch or Yetis or whatever. Bumbles. Even though Bumbles bounce. Nope, I haven't. I don't know anybody that has that. More of a fair food, I think. Yeah, some of these items are just not around here. I've tried deep fried Oreos. No, 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 Mothman. I don't know. There's superheroes and everything. No, no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah. Do you believe in Santa Claus? Yeah, it was great. Back in the day, man, when they used to have the song and the dance and all that stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I used to watch that all the time. Oh, of course, Charlie Brown Christmas. Poor little tree. Snoopy was cool though, man. Nope. Only seen them only seen the series. Yeah, a long time ago they had the deep fried Oreos frozen. More of a fair type thing. Deep fried ice cream, fried Oreos, fried butter. Okay. Yeah, man, Snoopy was cool, man. He had the house with a pool table and the swimming pool and the beer and stuff and all that. Yeah, I kind of remember that. I just don't get it though. Okay, if Snoopy had such a cool house, he had the pool table, the beer taps, the swimming pool, all that stuff inside. Why did he sleep on top of his doghouse? I don't get it. I mean, he had a super cool house inside. He probably had, a bed and um, all kind of water bed and all that stuff in there. But he did never go inside. He also slept on top. Man, if I was Snoopy, I'd be sleeping inside, man. Got your pool table, you got your beer steins, and um, who knows what else he had in there. Probably he had a whole refrigerator and everything. Oh well. Guess he was more comfortable on top of his doghouse than inside. Yeah, Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I think they might have that out. Yeah, man, Snoopy was bad, man. He had it all, man. Anything he wanted. He was kind of like Wile E. Coyote. He can get anything. Wile E. Coyote would always just send away to Acme and get all the gadgets and stuff, and Snoopy just was able to get a hold of, Christmas lights and all that stuff. Yeah, I know. But he had, yeah, the Christmas lights and he had all the decorations and stuff inside, man. Making pancakes. Who knows what else, man? Yeah, I used to have. I know I used to have the Snoopy color forms. I'm pretty sure I had that at one point. That was a toy, and it was like a little plastic cutouts, and then it was like on a static board, and you put it down, and you put the outline of the doghouse and Snoopy and Charlie Brown and all that stuff. You make your own little scene. Those were pretty cool back in the day. You know, they had Snoopy, and then they had some of the other, I think maybe Flintstones, some of those other ones, but they were cool, man. Color forms. Back when you know, easily amused. Yeah, see, like I said, man, he did the turkey, the pumpkin pie. What else? Yeah, the whole thing, man. Mashed potatoes. Snoopy was bad. He was cool, man. Got it going on. I didn't quite understand it though, because you know Charlie Brown never had anything. He only got rocks. Snoopy was able to get anything. I had one. Yes, I don't know if no, maybe I didn't have Snoopy. I had the snowman one. It's kind of like that. And then they had the other one my sister had. It was called Iceberg or Icebird. And basically um it was a bird and it had a cup and then on the bottom was like a grater and you slide it along the ice and you make shaved ice snow cone things. But I had the one that was a snowman. It was kind of like the Snoopy. It was a snowman thing, and you turn the crank, in the middle had the little ice grater, and you put the ice cubes in his hat. Yeah, Light Bright. Well, the old time ones, Toss Across, Light Bright, Spin Art. All those basic, you know, fun Christmas type in board games. Etch a Sketch. There are a couple other ones that were simple fun. But yeah, that's they don't make toys like that anymore. Now they're more complicated, it's digital, and they make noise. Kids would not be amused by the games that we grew up on. They'd look at it and go, "What does it do?" Whatever you want to do, whatever your imagination comes up with. Canadian Etch a Sketch, eh? There you go. Yeah, go for the Etch a Sketch, man. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Nowadays, you know, it's pretty much different. Yeah, it used to be real creative. What was it? Mad Libs. Yeah, the little Magic Ink. I remember Magic Ink things that would you use the thing and it would do the invisible ink of dot to dot and make some pics. And then they had the pencil. No, candy corn. Candy corn, one worse than circus peanuts. Candy corn was nasty. Yeah, old school, man. Candy corn, Neckos. Circus peanuts. Yeah, what was the other old time nasty candies? The ones that I hated were the three color Brock's coconut things. Yeah, I tried that not too long ago. It didn't taste like candy corn. It tasted like whatever flavor it was. It was just candy cane shaped. But I did try that one. It was really nasty. It was I think it was Brock's and it was Thanksgiving candy corn. It was gross. It was candy corn combined with like turkey and gravy and uh, um, green beans, all that. That was gross. because it was candy corn mixed with turkey and gravy. No, that's not a it's not a good combo. So just not a fun combo. But yeah, Necco wafers, all the old time stuff. Yeah, we don't have a firehouse. I think we did at one point, but it went away a long time ago. So yeah, it was candy corn, but it was Thanksgiving dinner candy corn. It was gross. I did a review like a year or two ago, I think. They were really, really gross. But yeah, sometimes they put that stuff out there just to be horrible. Look at, the Bean Boozled challenge where they have the nasty jelly beans. Ah, sounds good. What did I get? We don't have a firehouse subs, and we have well, I have normally I go to Togo's. Subways, yeah, it's okay. Not a particular fan of Subway. Trying to remember if there's a couple other like sandwich places, but yeah, no no firehouse subs. We do have a oh yes, we do have a Jimmy John's in town. Speaking of that, I might have something coming up from Jimmy John's soon. Yeah, well, it is a good sandwich. They do give you pretty good size portions, and their pastrami is great. Now, I don't know. Like I said, they had a firehouse sub here years ago. I think I went there one time before they ended up closing. But I like Togo's. That's just me. I'm lucky enough to have two of them in my town, so yeah, they're pretty good. Wish we had some of the other ones. They used to have Quiznos, kind of, they went away. We used to have some other places. Yes, they do. They have their pickle witches. 6 different flavors. I reviewed that a couple years, or I think it was last year when they came out. You may see another one. Who knows? Yeah, technically they use a pickle instead of bread, and they put the whatever filling in the middle. They're actually not as big as you think. But you might see it soon enough. Because I actually was out. I was out the other day. And like I said, I was trying to go find that buffalo sauce at McDonald's, man. Yeah, I think you can. You just have to get the lunch meat, and you have to get the right size pickle, though. I don't know. You could get those giant whole dill pickles in the bag. Pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I wanted to go to I wanted to go get that buffalo ranch sauce in a cup. But the other day when I went to McDonald's, they didn't have it yet. And I think it just came out today, officially came out today in the cup. Although I did try the sauce on itself. I did do the Buffalo Ranch chicken McCrispy chicken that had the sauce on it, but they didn't have it in the actual cup. But I was able to get a hold of it on the. Yeah. Well, like I said, they had the sandwiches available. They just did not have the actual sauce in a cup to go like on the McNuggets because I think it was waiting for today to go official. Some places had it a little bit early, and I actually did go there and uh, they said they had it, but when I ordered it, it was not what I wanted. I guess they weren't. I was too early or something because what I ordered and what I got were not the same thing. Because they do have a spicy buffalo sauce, which is different than the Buffalo Ranch. So go figure. But yeah, now it's officially out, so you can do that. And also, I went and got my Boo Bucket. The Szechuan was okay. I tried that. What did I try? The gold sauce. There was a couple other ones that they had. I like their mighty hot sauce. Was it the chili sauce? There was a whole bunch of different sauces that they've come out with over the what was it, the Mojo sauce, and then they had the other one. I can't remember the other ones that they had. Yeah, or bring back that mighty hot sauce. I like that. It actually had a little kick to it. And if you want hot, don't go down to Popeyes and get their Apollo sauce. That's too hot. That little packet packed a punch, man. Or the what was the one the sauced tenders, I think it was. He used to have those. The tenders with the sauce on them. They had a couple different versions. Those were actually pretty good. Now, I haven't heard anything about the McRib. I don't know if they're actually going to bring it back or not. Because November is usually the time when they bring out the McRib. But I know they were supposed to have a farewell tour. No, we do not. We do not have Zaxby's anywhere near here. We don't have a Raising Cane's. We don't have any of those other chicken places. So can't go there. Oh, cool. That happens occasionally. Yeah, we actually have a couple of places, I think, that have chicken ones. I think we have like a Korean chicken place, and I think, well, Dave's Hot Chicken is essentially the newest one for me. They're a little expensive, though. They actually are pretty good. But with Dave's Hot Chicken, you don't want to go much above, like, hot. Found that out. If you get Dave's Hot Chicken, do not get the hottest one. The Reaper one is not recommended. I had that a little while ago, and it's unedible. But yeah, I've had I've had their stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I did get that Reaper tender the other a couple weeks ago, and yeah, I couldn't hardly take but one bite. That was too hot. So if I do get Dave's, I'll get like maybe hot or below mild. And that Reaper one just about did me in. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you can't handle the heat. But yeah, that's basically the only chicken we have. KFC, we have Dave's Hot Chicken, and that's about it. Well, good luck. I tried it. I won't try it again. So yeah, that was too hot for me. That Reaper was like unbearable. Which I do have a Chick-fil-A. I've been to it a couple times. I did a couple of reviews. Now we don't have a Church's Chicken around here anymore. We have Popeyes. That's the other one too. And we got some other one. Then we got one called Vaughn's Chicken, but it's like whole chicken, like half a chicken and just regular chicken. And I think that's really about it. We don't have any of some of those other ones. Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, every once in a while, I like some chicken sandwich, chicken tenders. We do have Wingstop. That's the other one. They got rid of our Buffalo Wild Wings, so I don't have that anymore. Not that they were that great. Last couple times I went to the Buffalo Wild Wings, man, it was nasty. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. Lately, McDonald's, I don't know. I've not been impressed with McDonald's lately. Because they're not being consistent. And I do have a little bit of trouble with Popeyes too. Well, technically, they do have. You can get a Cajun turkey. You could pre-order it from Popeyes, and you can pre-order it from KFC, I believe. It's already cooked, but you do have to heat it up because I guess it comes in a bag. I've seen that. $50 though. Yeah, I tend to like Burger King a little bit better. But they do overcook their chicken whenever I've gone there. I don't know. They've extra crispy or something like that. So, who knows? Hi, Tazzy. Tazzy, are you coming here? Hi. Hi, Tazzy. I got a visitor. You got food over there. Go on. What are you doing? Getting attacked. Oh. I liked the chocolate. What was it? The chocolate delights. They had like chocolate on the bottom, and I think they had chocolate in the middle. Those were actually pretty good. Also like the sour watermelon ones. Those were good. Yeah, the Big Mac sauce is kind of different now. Not really wild about it. I don't know, was it a little bit yeah, it did taste a little sour last time I think I had a Big Mac. I don't know, maybe it's the sauce. Didn't really care for it. And I think it's the way they do the frozen beef. I tend to like the quarter pounder a little bit better because it's the fresher meat. Yeah, it has gone down, and they're raising the price on everything, and it's the quality's not like it used to be. What did I did the one the other day when I tried the video that I had the gold sauce, and I did the gold sauce on the fillet of fish. And the fillet of fish that I got, man, they screwed it up, man. They put a dab of tartar sauce on it. I asked for pickles. They put the pickles on it. And the piece of cheese was like halfway off to the side. They didn't even make it onto the patty. It was melted on the corner of the bun. So they just sloppily threw it together. And I'm like, come on. All you had to do was put a piece of cheese in the middle and it was off to the side. So yeah, they kind of dropped the ball on that one. But yeah, it's not as good as it used to be. It's not, the quality's not quite the same. I don't know. But it is what it is. But yeah, I tend to like a little bit burger. Oh, thank you, Brent. Appreciate that one. But I tend to like a Burger King a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I think I could probably get behind. The only trouble is I haven't found a good frozen fish patty. What did I get? Gordon's Fish, and then they have no Whataburgers. No Whataburgers in California. That's like Texas and Arizona. And Fat Burger used to be here, but they closed down several years ago. Yeah, Gordon's Vandekamps is another one. Seems to be but I've tried some of them, and I don't know, they're just not as good. I haven't really found a good frozen fish patty or fish stick. Yeah, I'm not really into salmon. Once in a while, I'll have a fish patty or a fish stick. Some of them are. Thank you, Brent. Appreciate it. We'll go towards my next. I don't know. Next item. Get my. I could get another Labubu, I guess. Still kind of scary. The Labubus are kind of scary, but that's like the big thing now. Make it rain. Yeah, actually, Banquet's not bad. The frozen chicken banquet pieces or the frozen chicken meals, those are actually pretty good. Yeah, man, KFC. Yikes. KFC is getting really expensive because I went there the other day and I got like some of those. If you don't get it on special, it's rather expensive for like a bucket of chicken, 20-30 bucks. So, I don't know. Popeyes does tend to have a little bit better deals for chicken. But they got the $6 box right now. But yeah, KFC, man. $30 for a bucket, $20 for a bucket, $9.99 for like a 5-piece or something. I don't know, man. No Long Johns. No. If I want fish and chips, I've got a local fish and chip shop that I go to every once in a while. They do it authentic English style. So no Long John Silvers, anything like that. But if I do have a craving for fish and chips, I'll go there. They have some other places, but they're not half as good. I did do a review years ago. It's called Louise's Fish and Chips, and it's authentic fish and chips. They're actually pretty good. I might go there. I haven't been there for a little while, so might go check them out. Maybe I'll do that Friday. Who knows? But yeah, that's always good, and nice fish fry up, I guess is what you used to call fish and chips. Yeah, way back when the place actually used to be called H Salt Fish and Chips, I think it was called. But yeah, Arthur Treacher's was kind of like a chain thing. Hush Puppies. They don't have those much anymore. Yeah, Vandekamp's was not bad. They had a couple other ones, but I don't see a big variety much anymore. Not like they used to. I know the stores used to have a lot more variety as far as like frozen foods like French fries, fish sticks, chicken patties, things like that. They only have a couple brands now. In my one store, it's like a little tiny section now for French fries. That's it. They used to have all kinds of different French fries and tater tots and curly fries and crinkle fries, steak fries, shoestring, onion rings, all that. They don't really have as much. They've kind of cut back. And a regular bag of French fries, man, $6, $7, $8 for some of them. Yeah. Actually, though, I might go to that fish and chip shop. They're not too expensive. I think it's like $12 for a 3-piece fish and chips. That's not terrible. I mean, you pay, what, $6 for a filet fish sandwich at McDonald's. It's just a little tiny piece of fish in a bun. Yeah, I've seen those, like mashed potatoes, smiley fries. They even had vegetable fried things. It was like green beans and asparagus, and I think sweet potato. Some of those. Yeah, just not like they used to, though. Yeah, I have actually. I've tried what's called Sweet Earth, which was okay. I think I tried the Impossible Burgers from the market. I'm just not into the plant-based. Believe me, I have tried Possible, Beyond Meats. I've tried all the other stuff. Yeah, Impossible. It's called the Impossible. They have sausage, Impossible meat. It's plant-based ground beef, plant-based meat. It's supposed to taste like beef. It does not taste like beef. It tastes like, I don't know, nuts. I can tell the difference, believe me. And I am not a fan. I have tried them all because I've done testing on them too. It's not in the Impossible or the Beyond Beef. Believe me, it's not. And I've tried. I did one video where as a head to head, it was the Impossible Whopper and the regular Whopper. No comparison, man. Sorry. They had it years ago. They had it where it was like $7 for one of each. And I tried them head to head. No, no. I'll skip the Impossible. And I even tried the plant-based hot dogs at Wiener Schnitzel. Eh, they were tolerable, but not the best. And I tried the plantaroni at Little Caesars. That was awful. um, yeah. Yeah, there's no Arby's around here, so I don't really have to worry about it. I'll go out there, and then we don't have a Sonic anywhere near, so I don't go to Sonic. But actually, I tried the ones from, believe it or not, that was good. Might be okay. Was Dave's has got the not the not chicken, which is cauliflower. I think they still have the Impossible Whopper, BK. I don't know that it's as popular. Everybody was ordering it though. The last couple times I actually went inside, people were all ordering this Impossible Whopper, and I'm like, why? And then they were all, oh, it tastes just like beef. It's good. No, no. No, no, no. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Everybody's like the one guy was saying. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, I don't have an Arby's, so I won't be reviewing it, but I've kind of heard bad things about it. Yeah, I just don't know why, man. Everybody was also saying it's so great. And that one guy, the Impossible Whopper, because it's impossible to eat. No one wants it. Do you want an Impossible Whopper? I don't think so. Yeah, that was okay. What was the one? The Jack-o'-lantern Whopper was very disappointing. It was an orange bun. That's it. And they upcharge you like $1 for. They upcharge you $1 for an orange bun. That's it. And bacon, piece of bacon. I don't know. I mean, the nuggets were okay. Yeah, that could have been it. But like I said, it didn't really taste any different. It was softer, maybe. But other than that, yeah, it was a Whopper. Because they did that the other year with the I think they had the red bun. Yeah, man, that's what I said. Get creative. Don't just make an orange bun. Put ghost chili peppers on it. Put ghost pepper cheese. Put I don't know, green ketchup on it. You know? Yeah, I remember that. But they could get creative, man. They could get the green colored ketchup. They could put purple ketchup. They could put I don't know. Well, they did have the Ghost Whopper, but it was a white bun, and it's just, yeah, not very creative. They blew the promo on that. They could have gone all kinds of different ways, but it was what it was. Like, Yeah, I don't think I'd want that though. I'm not wild about pumpkin spice. I had those pumpkin spice nuggets, the chocolate nuggets. They're okay. It's just not. I'm not a pumpkin spice per se thing. But stay tuned tonight. There will be a Halloween themed item for you guys. Nothing real spectacular, but it's going to be Halloween themed. So you can check that one out. And let's see. So yeah, I did the McDonald's stuff, and I had to, like I said, I had to get another. I did get another case of the egg cream just because that's really good. I like that one. The Arizona chocolate egg cream. That was actually really good. I was surprised that I liked it as much as I did. Yeah, I think Japan does do a lot of weird Burger King items, and McDonald's does it overseas. They have a lot of different stuff. They could do it here though. That's a crazy thing. I don't know why they don't. They have the shaker fries. They do a lot of pork patties and different other things that they have for overseas, and they could do it here, but they just don't. McDonald's is losing lots of opportunity to do all that stuff. They're getting very, very lazy too. Yeah, that would be good. I know they did the cheese fries here for a minute. Apparently, the cheese sauce was not liked by people, so they kind of got rid of it. Yeah. A lot of people said they hated that cheddar sauce that they had. And what happened to their menu where they used to have the international menu? That was stupid, though. They had yeah, the chili bake or the cheese bacon fries, and they called that Australian, I think. And then they had a Canadian, which was like a tomato chicken sandwich. What was the other ones? The Stroop waffle McFlurry was supposed to be German. Then they had some other ones, and it's like, okay, well, just put something out and we'll call it, something from another country. And I was like, come on, guys, really? You're gonna put little waffle bits in a McFlurry and call it German? Okay, well, whatever. But yeah, that was kind of weak. I remember that for a minute. I actually did the reviews on them. McDLT, yes. They're supposed to be coming out with that new one. I know it was in Canada and a couple other ones. What is it, the Arch Deluxe or something? I think they're supposed to be having. They're working on. It's supposed to be the new Big Mac. I don't know when that's officially going to hit. I know they had it in Canada, and then they had it in some of the other countries. And I think they were test marketing in certain places in the US, but I don't know when that's officially going to hit. It's supposed to be the answer to the Big Mac. All new ingredients. Better patties, better buns, better sauce, whatever. I don't know. They're always working on something. That could be it. Stuffed bacon Big Mac. I don't know. What? I remember one time, man. I think someone was working two jobs. I remember I went to McDonald's and I was going through the drive-thru, and the person got on the drive-thru and said, "Hi, welcome to Burger King." So I was like, wait a minute. I think they forgot where they were. That would be pretty bad. If you don't even remember where you're at, say, welcome to Burger King at McDonald's, or welcome to McDonald's at Burger King. I don't know. Guess you get to the long hours and it gets to you sometimes. Yeah, so a lot of people do have more than one job. Yeah, a lot of stuff really has gone downhill. I know it's expensive for stuff, and I know that they're you know, the quality really has gone down, and they're not as efficient as they once were, and they do make a lot of mistakes. I've had a lot of mistakes. So, what you gonna do, you know? Sometimes it does happen though. They mess your order up. They give you the wrong thing. Yeah, I wish I had a Culver's here though. Hey Joseph, how's it going? What up? But yeah, it's now with all these different places, it's competitive and everybody's out to be. Howdy, pot. Oh yeah, ooh, yeah. I was doing them. I was having some local fries, man. Oh yeah, they're all gone. Macho man, yeah. Mm. Yeah, Miss Elizabeth's over here somewhere. And like I said, the cream rises to the top. Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, but still Gentle the Macho Man. Oh yeah, dig it. I still have my. I still don't. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. Those awful Slim Jims. The Dr. Pepper Slim Jims that I got. Those are pretty bad. Did not care for them. They still have that Macho Man Savage Slim Jim. You can find out there. It's like 3 times the size. No, I ended up having to buy a case, and I think I tried one, and that was it. They just, ugh, no. They were just not good. All right, Brett, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm going on over 2 hours, so. But I did start early tonight. So, yeah, because I wanted to order from the place before it got too late. Yeah, Dr. Pepper was okay. Apparently now they have Dr. Pepper Tic Tacs. I haven't seen them, but I've heard they're out or going to be out. What else? I think what did I say? Um, and the other thing I heard was interesting. They said that the Dr. Pepper Blackberry had a trace of alcohol in it. Guess it was the blackberry extract. That's why I heard something about that. And that's interesting. Yeah, as I said, you know, we're into the Halloween stuff, and a lot of the stuff is just re-release. And like I said, I just did the one with the boo buckets, and it's the same Happy Meal. You're just getting a bucket. That's it. I mean, it's the same fries, hamburger, and drink. Nothing real spectacular there. But I guess, you know, we're into the theme, we're into all that stuff. It is what it is. A lot of places, yeah. It's a little disappointing this year. We're not very creative with the Halloween stuff. Nothing stood out this year at all. I mean, they didn't even have anything unique. Although Jack in the Box did have their monster mozzarella stick. That was actually pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, no, the Jack o' Lantern Whopper was orange bun, okay, big deal. But you know, yeah, Taco Bell specifically, man, recycled menu items, and they just they shake them up. I swear they have like a dartboard. They throw a dart and go, okay, what are we gonna have? We have nacho fries with hot sauce. Yeah, that's a new item. All right, we're gonna have a taco with nacho cheese. Yeah, there we go. So I said they need to shake it all up, change it all up. That's why I got my fries from my local place. Yeah, ended up getting my local fries from taqueria with the chorizo on them, and they was actually pretty good. You know, a little bit different than just, you know, ground beef or chicken or steak. But yeah, the Frank's Red Hots, they're going heavy with all that stuff. So that's the newest Taco Bell craze. And I think Friday, I think I have more Taco Bell goodness for you guys on Friday. So stay tuned for that. Still don't know what I'm going to do on Friday though. I suppose I'll find something to do. Oh. Yeah, you know what? You can't, I don't know. Can you order things from Buc-ee's online? I don't know if you can or you can't. Be interesting to see. I know they got a lot of cool stuff, but I didn't know that you could do it online. With the nuggets and the beef jerky and all that kind of stuff from Buc-ee's, and that's mostly Texas and all that. Yeah, I hate that, man, when they screw up and don't give you the nacho cheese, or they don't give you something on the order. Really? I have to take a look for that. There's actually a couple of items out there that I just saw that I want to try. Some weird ones. Imports. I just saw some interesting stuff from other countries, And like I said, I used to get them from this Canadian place, but I can't get anything from Canada right now. So um, I'm having to look for ones in the U.S. to get my unique imported snacks and stuff like that. I just saw one. I think it's called Galactic Snacks. So yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff out there. Believe me, just did a whole slew of imported stuff. So I'll get those out eventually. Get those working. Like I said, we're in full swing right now for Halloween, so trying to get all the Halloween themed stuff out of the way. I'll have to check and see after Halloween, see if the candy's half off. Lately, though, they don't put a whole lot out. I think they end up pulling them out ahead of time. And if you don't go like the next day, they maybe put stuff up in a cart and that's about it. But they don't really have a whole lot of remnants like they used to. They're already into Christmas time stuff, so be prepared. I know that's all right. I've seen peppermint stuff, and I think they've even got. I did see Oreos is doing Christmas and snowballs and some other fudge covered ones. I don't remember something like. I just see some of that stuff. So we're gonna get into all the Christmas stuff. We're out of the Halloween stuff. Some of them I was able to find, some of them I wasn't able to find. But still be on the lookout for weird stuff, strange items, new drinks, imported drinks, all kinds of crazy stuff for you guys. And trying to think if there's anything major going to be coming down the road. Yeah, pretty much. We've only got like what a couple weeks left. All I know is that I did see that the Running Man will be coming out on my birthday, so hopefully I'll be able to check that one out. But other than that, I haven't really heard any major stuff right now. And I haven't even really heard any big major releases or anything, I think. Yeah, what, about 2 months? Yeah, about right. Got November, and then we got December, and that's it. So only what, 30 more, 35 or 40 more shopping days left? No. Better get on it. Because you never know. Sometimes it does take a little bit of time. Things get delayed. Takes a little while to get here. Some of them back order. Lately, they've been pretty good, though. Other than the shipment getting sent back to Canada, I haven't had much trouble with some of this stuff. So, always looking for strange items. Amazon, well, Walmart, different companies. I've been trying to get into that one. Yep. What did I heard this. Now I don't know if it's true or not. I think it might have been like a work or something. They're saying something that they may do the Santa Claus 4. I'm not sure if that was just a bunch of, AI stuff or something like that. They were talking about bringing back another Tim Allen with Santa Claus. So Santa Claus 4. I think it was called The Final Claus. I don't know if it's real or if it was just an AI generated thing. I saw something about it. I did like the first 2 were good. 3 was kind of The Santa Claus. Yeah, because when they got into the whole number 3 with Martin Short. He was Jack Frost. I invented chill. Yeah, they did the Santa Claus was the original one, and then they had the Santa Claus 2, the Mrs. Claus or the Marriage Claus, and then they had Santa Claus 3. I don't remember the subtitle of that one. And that was it. I don't know if they're going to do 4. Like I said, I saw a thing. I don't know if it was real or not. Would be interesting to see Tim Allen going back, putting the Santa Claus suit back on. That was actually pretty good one. And then all the classic ones, Elf and the animated ones, and was Jingle All the Way. Just Fred Claus, I think. A lot of stuff on there. Yeah, I've seen a lot of cool stuff from Bucky's. I would like to try them. Maybe I'll have to see if I can order them online. That would be kind of cool. I've heard some of them, Bucky nuggets and hot sauces and jerky and all kinds of snacks and stuff from them. Although I don't think you can get certain things like their pulled pork sandwiches and some of that stuff that you have to get made to order. I think it's just mostly packaged snacks and drinks and whatnot. So I have to take a look, see if I can find them online. Let's see about that. Trying to see if there's anything interesting coming up. Still trying to figure out what to do for Friday, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with something. I'll do a little bit of research. Maybe I'll make something. Who knows? I just have to figure it out. So, wow, it's been almost 3 hours now. So, yeah, so I should probably wrap it up soon and work on some other stuff. And I think Ziggy and Tazzy probably want some food. Well, they still got a bunch. But yeah, I'll be working on more stuff for you guys. Stay tuned for all the regular reviews that'll be coming up. I had a new poll out there. You could check that one out. What do you like on your ice cream or frozen yogurt? If you like it topped, or do you like it like hot fudge or fruit or fruit toppings, or maybe something else, or plain? A lot of people like it plain. I don't know. Just like plain ice cream. They don't like any hot fudge or butterscotch or anything like that. But you can check that poll out. Last couple of reviews are out, so you can check those out as well. More stuff coming up. And then Friday, we'll have another live. And I'll figure something good to do. So if I do find anything interesting or new, I'll let you guys know. But other than that, I think... yeah, whip topping. Cool Whip or whipped cream. Just that classic. I just keep thinking of that classic joke. I'm sure you guys know the one I'm talking about. What about the little kid sitting at the counter? He orders an ice cream sundae. The lady asks him, "Well, do you want the ice cream and you want hot fudge?" And he's all, "Yeah, I do." He says, "Do you want whipped cream?" "Yeah." He says, "Do you want your nuts cracked?" "Do you want your tits shot off?" Classic one. No, I remember that. Oh God, dirty jokes. Sorry. I don't know. Every once in a while, a mind wanders. I think it's getting late, and I should probably get out of here. Oh, but anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Get ready for Halloween. Like I said, I will be back on Friday, and I'll try to go a little bit early. That way, people still be up. Yeah, that's true. Hopefully they will. But I'll try to go a little bit early on Friday. Maybe, I don't know, have some candy or something. I don't know, trick or treating. Who knows? But anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Find something good to do. Find something fun to try. And with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to head on out of here. So I appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you for the super chat spread. I appreciate those. I'll put that to good use and find something good. So, all right, everybody have a good rest of your evening. And yeah, stay warm because I think it's going to start raining here. So anyways, yeah, maraschino cherries, they're good. All right, guys, so have a good one. I will see you on Friday for the next live. And in the meantime, take it easy, stay warm, and I don't know, find something good for Halloween. Get your candy, get some good candy out there. All right, guys, I will see you later. Have a good one and take care. All right, good night, everyone.